Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. If you like puzzles, or if you'd like to see me struggle to solve one and have a laugh at my expense, then you're at the right address, so please like and subscribe. Today I'm going to be trying my hand at Arrow Products for Puzzle Patzer by Jrosas. If you'd like to give it a go, there will be a link in the description below. If you do, please let me know how you fared and what you thought of it. Alright, let's read the rules. Ordinary Sudoku rules apply. Ordinary Sudoku rules mean that the digits 1 to 9 appear once in every column, row, and 3x3 box. Arrow product rule. If a cell with arrows contains the digit n, the product of all digit n steps from the cell in the indicated direction equal n. Right. So, can we take an example? Let's say this one. Well, if this one is 8, it means that the digits 8 steps away in both these directions. I presume this is a rendering error, right? I think so. Yeah, I presume this is an image and it didn't show up. I don't know why though, because this is the same as this one and this one is showing. But it doesn't matter. Those are the same arrows. So 8 in this direction, 8 steps would give us this one. 8 in this direction would give us this one. And those two could be then 2 and 4, 4 and 2, and 1 and 8, right? As the product of those sums. What sums? The product, what does the product do? Equals 8. That's a good start. A sip of tea to get the gray matter pumping. Right, so that's about it, right? Then there's a background. Puzzle Patzer is a YouTuber. If you're on this channel, that's no surprise to you, I guess, who has solved several of my puzzles. He recently solved a 6x6 puzzle with the arrow product rule, which you can find in the Sunday speedrun playlist. And someone commented that they would like to see the rule in a larger grid. Correct? And Puzzle Patzer replied, yes, it would be interesting. So in the interest of being interesting, I set this puzzle. Thank you very much, Jrosas. And what you don't know as well is that my birthday is coming up. So I'm going to consider this one an early birthday present. Thank you very much. Alright, let's see how interesting is this puzzle and see how often I'm going to say the word interesting. Probably not very often after this, but we'll see. Anything else we need to discuss before I reset the time? We discussed those. I think that's it. It's only one rule. Right. So from the 6x6, I think the easier place to start is the arrows with say not enough of range, like for instance this one. So this one goes in different directions, right? I don't think it matters because this one is a maximum of 3, right? This will set the distance in this direction as well, and the distance can be a maximum of 3. So this is from 1, 2, or 3, right? But it can't be 1 because 1 would need 1 in both of these cells as well, and that wouldn't work. So it's 2 or 3. Okay, and 2 or 3 would mean that this and this one are 2 and 1, or this one and this one are 3 and 1 in some order, but that doesn't matter, right? Another sip of tea. No, I don't think it matters. Right, so we do have another one here that says, well, 1, 2, 3. Again, we can't have 1 because both of these would have to be 1 as well. So it's a 2 or 3, which means that these are 2, 1 or 1, 2, or 3 would give us, these, right? Which as well works. Right. Okay, any interference from this? Not really, right? Right. So this one next, I guess. Yeah, it is 1, 2, 3 as well. Right? Can this one be 1? No. Even though these two don't see each other, these two are in the same box, so we still can't have 1. So it's again 2 or 3, and I guess both of them work, right? 2 or 1 and 3 or 1. Right. Okay, but now we've okay. I was going to say now we've eliminated 2 from here, which we did, because now we do have a 2-3 pair. But that doesn't help me very much with this one, because it eliminates 2 from here, but I can still have 1 here and 2 there. It has absolutely no effect on the 3-1, 3-1, right? Because if we knew that this one is 3, this one couldn't be 3, but yeah. Oh, hold on. Those have an impact on each other. Well, being a bit silly, I think, here. Because if this one is 2, this one would be automatically be 3 now. But this one is saying that if this one is 2, that means that the product of these, this could have never been 2. No, this could have never been 2. No, it can't. This one is going up, not down. I just didn't see it properly. Okay, it was. Right. But if this one is 2, it's saying that the product of those is 2, and then we'd need a 2 and a 1. So this one would have to be 1, but that's obviously not possible. This would be 3 then. So this one can't be 2, and this one is 3. So we're off. We get our first digit, and that deserves another sip of tea. Right, so this is then 2, and 2 would mean that these are... Right, I should keep a good eye on the... It's a little bit unfortunate that the digits cover the arrows, but I mean, they're still visible. I just need to be what's the word, on my toes. Not really, just pay attention. Not my strongest point. Right, so is that correct? Up and down. Yeah, this would have to be the 1 then, right? This is the 1, and this is 2. Right, so what's the impact on this one? This one then is 3, and 3 would mean that this is 1 and... here. Oof, okay. 1 and 3, right? Am I correct? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and it's up and down. Yeah, so these are 1 and 3. Right. And this one now? Well, yeah, now this one that can't be 2 anymore, because this one can't be 2 or 1. Both are taken in box 5. So this isn't 1. This isn't 2. This is again 3. And then 1, 2, 3 would give us 1 and 3 here. Okay. Oh, this one. I'm silly. This one can't be 3, of course. This is 1 and this is 3. Pay attention. I guess that applies to all of the products that are on the same row or column, yeah, right? If we use the 1n factor to get n couldn't be on the same row, and this is obviously self-evident. I'm just saying it for my own benefit now, to keep that in mind. Right. Those were the obvious ones, I guess. And now? Well, now we go a little bit further with the range method, I guess. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This one is 7. That's a lot. 6 and 6. This one is 6, 7, and 8, I presume. Right? Yeah. That's it. What about this one? Well, this one is 5 too. I'm not gonna even look at that one with 3. Well, it's 8, but that's a lot of combinations, isn't it? What could it be? I mean, maybe it's... I said I'm not gonna look at it and then proceed to look at it, but what are the possible combinations? Of course, we can have 1 and 1, as in 1, 1, and whatever n here is. So if this is 6, then we could have 1, 1, 6, right? But we could have 2, 3, 1, for instance. 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. Oh, lots of options. Yeah, as I was afraid. Okay, well, let's stick to what we said. So this one was 5. This one was 5. I don't think we've seen this one. Is what is that? 8? No, 7. It's not in the corner, of course. Okay, well, let's start here. We have to do them all, I presume. So this is a maximum of 5, right? It can't be 1, it can't be 2, it can't be 3, which is already great. So it's 4, 5, or 6. 6 is not possible, since I just said that the maximum is 5. So it's 4 or 5. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4 would make this one a 4. Okay, and 5 would give us 1 and 5 as well. So this would be 5 doesn't work. Interesting. We've already directly used what I just talked about. I'm not pretending as if it's such a big discovery, but it's rather obvious, right? If we have 5 on 5 here, then the product of these has to be 5. So this one has to be 1, and this one has to be 5, because here we have a 5, but this one can't be 1 anymore. So this is actually a resolved digit, and that's 4. And then if this is 1, then this is 4 as well. Right. Can we do the same trick here? Well, maybe not, because, okay, that's not 1. Oh, it can't be 2, right? So 1 and 2 are out of the question. What about 3? Well, it can't be 3 either. Because if this is 3, then that one has to be 3 and this one has to be 1. Not... Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. I was going to say, how is this going to work with the 1? But it would work with 5, right? But let's continue with the same logic, because 4 could work with 2, 2, right? Not everything needs a 1. So 4, well, okay, it doesn't work, because the 4 says that the product of these is 4, and actually we can't use 2, 2, because 2 is used up in row 2. So this has to be 5. And then we use that one here and multiply it by 5. Right. So far, so good. Right. Now to the 6. Well, right. 6. Can't be 1, 2, or 3 anymore either. So this is 4, 5, or 6, right? Okay. Well, 4 is out of the question, because 4... Oh, no, hold on. Look properly at the row, at the arrows. Oh dear, I hope that I was keeping the arrows in mind and not making it up as I go. Oh, it looks okay. These are going on this diagonal, the negative diagonal, and this way. Right. Okay. So 4, well, 4 still works then, unfortunately, even with 2, 2. 5 works as well, with 1, 5, and 6. Guess what? 6 works as well. Alright. So that's a bust. Right, this one is 6 too, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and this is going on this diagonal and in column 7, right? So, well, 1 is out of the question. 2 is possible. 2 is possible. Okay. 2 is possible. As long as we put a 2 here and a 1 there, that's 2 is possible. 3 is not possible. Well, for obvious reasons. Let's not get there. What about 4? Well, 4 is possible. 4 is possible. No, 4 is not possible. Because 2, 2 is not possible here. They see each other, those cells. But as well, 4, 1 is not possible because it's eliminated on both. Right. 5 is gone. 6 is the last one, right? 6, 3, 2, 1, 6. Both look to be okay. So this is 2 or 6. Right. 2 or 6. Okay. Right. Another sip of tea. I guess we have to move to the... Well, actually, I'm not even looking at Sudoku, just normal Sudoku rules yet. Do I know anything? I know that this one of those is a 3, doesn't help me. Anything else? Not really, I think. Right, let's continue with the fun part. This one goes up to 7. Right. 7 ends up here, so that's good. Right, 1 is out of the question. 2 looks to be okay. Okay. That's interesting. 3 is out of the question. Well, because for the easiest part is already used. What about 4? 4 gets us here. Well, alright. 2 is not possible. 2 is not possible. Well, they see each other as well. But 4, 1 is still possible, right? So this could be 4. 5? Oh, no. 1 is gone here. So we can't have 1 here to accommodate the 5. So there's no 5. 6? 6 looks okay. Even 2, 3 still works. Okay. 6. And 7. 7. That looks okay, right? 7 and 1 looks okay. Pity. That's too many options. Right, this one is as well 7. Again, 1 is out of the question. This one is going along this diagonal and column 2. 2 is out of the question as well. 3 is out of the question because 1 is gone. So is 3. 4. 4, can we have 2, 2? No, we can't have 1, 4 either because 1 is gone. Right, 5 is not going to work because there's 4 here, that's obvious, right? Oh, there's 3 as well. 5 would become 12, that's not possible. I didn't pencil mark anything. Did anything work till now? I'm not sure anything worked, so no, nothing has worked, right? I'm lost already. Go through them again quickly. 1, 2, 3 didn't work either. 4 didn't work because... Why didn't 4 work? Because of the 1. Okay. Oh, nothing works here in any case because 1 is gone. Well, not anything. 4 could have been 2 by 2, but that doesn't work. 5 doesn't work. Okay, nothing worked till now. What about 6? Is that correct? Yeah, 6. 3, 2. 3, 2 looks to be okay. Yeah, 6, 1 looks to be okay as well. So 6 is a possibility here. And 7. 7 as well. Right, so it's 6 or 7. That's interesting. Okay, what about this one? No, 1 is out of the question. 2 looks okay, though. Again, as in 1 here and 2 there. Yeah, 2 looks okay. 3. Oh, hold on. 2 was like that, not so. These are 2, but still works, right? This could be 2. This could be 1, right? 3 is not gonna work because 1 is gone, and 3 as well. So there's no 3. 4. What about 4? 2, 2 is out of the question. 1, 4. That looks okay. 5. Well, 5 is not going to work because to put 5 we need 5 there and 1 there. That doesn't work. 6. 3, 2 is out of the question, but again 6 and 1 looks okay. And 7 as well, I presume, right? 7 as well. Right. Yeah. What do we get out of that? What do we get out of that? I don't know. We can't have 6 and 7 here. Is that something? So we have 2 or 4. I don't think that's anything. Do we have to continue? Those are going to have a lot of options, right? I mean, this one goes up to 8. Okay, 1 and 2 are out of the question. 3 is out of the question. 4 is okay, right? 4 gives me this one and that one, and this one would be 4 and this one would be 1, right? 5, no, because 1 is gone. 6 is gone because the 9 here. 7, 1 and 7, that looks okay. And 8, 2, 4, whatever. Yeah, so 7 and 8. Okay, that's okay. Not as many as I thought, but still 3 options. So 2 options too many. Right. Sip of tea. I guess the easy part is done, right? Well, we look at it. Well, those have an impact on each other, but I don't know if sufficiently so, because there's 8 here as well. Those have an impact on each other as well. Right. Is that true? Well, okay, well, we can't have 2 of them that are of the format 1 times n, right? Because both of them would require 1 in column 8, and only one of them can have it. Well, no, that's not true. If the 1 is in the same place, then that would be okay. Is that even possible? That would have to be 1, 5, wouldn't it, for that to be possible? Because it has to be, well, no, not really. Why? Only if it's in the middle. But suppose this is 1, and this is 2, and this is 2, and this one could be 6 then, right? And this is 1, and put 6 there, right? Okay, so that's not a thing. It is, as in, if we figure out what 1 is, it will tell us what the other is, but it's not actually restricting 1 from using 1. It's not restricting one of those from using the digit 1 in column 8. They just have to be synchronized. Okay. Right. But we don't have to do that, right? Because if this one is 7, this would have to be 1, and this one is 7. But that one is obviously not 1, so it can't use this one. But then this one could be, say, 4 and get 2. No, I can't 4 with 2 2s. Let's say this could be 6, and then we use 3 and 2. That's fine, right? 3 here and 2. Yeah, that's fine. So that's not an option. As in, it is an option, but that's not how to resolve this, is it? Okay, I'm stumped then. I am stumped. T is getting to what's it called? Dangerously low levels. I'll take smaller sips. What am I missing here? Well, the 9 should be there for a reason. I'm pretty sure it is there for a reason. And if I have to guess, it's because I can't get 9 out of these. Of course, the maximum is 8. So maybe I need some indication to be able to disambiguate some 9s. But okay, that doesn't really help me yet. Still 3 places for 9 here. Anything I'm missing here? I'm missing 1. Does that matter? It's not there. But there are still 2 places, right? 2 options. 9 multiple options. Anything else? No. That's it. Can this one be 8, since this would impact this one? If this is 8, then this one is 8 and this one is 1. Yeah, that still works, right? Because this one is along this diagonal where we have an 8, and then along this row where we have a 1, and this column where we can put a 1 as well. All right. So I still have 1 too many digits in this quadruplet. What's it called? Right. Is anything right in front of my eyes that I'm not seeing? Well, I mean, again, stating the obvious. It's pretty sure it is, but right, maybe look at this one again, but nothing changed, right? Well, except that no, that's not true. It's going to say that this one can't be 5, but that's not true, because 5 and 1, this would be 2. And even this one could still be 6 and cover all of the bases. Right. Wow. Do I need 4? Can't have 4 here, but no, there are 2 places for 4, and even this one can be 4. So that's not it. Those are still not resolved. So how is that working? How is that working? Yeah, I keep on going back to this one because they do have an impact. But maybe I should look at these 3. I don't know. Maybe let's figure out which ones don't need the 1. Then 2, 4, and 7 here need 1, right? Need 1 in in column number 8, right? Because 4 we can't use 2, and 7 and 2 is obvious as well. 6, the 6 could be 3, 2. Okay. What about this one? Well, again, 2 doesn't work. Well, 2 does work. What am I talking about? But still needs the 1. 4. Did 4? 4 doesn't work because 4 works with 1 4, but it doesn't work with 2 2 because of this 2. It's actually the same reason why this one doesn't work. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. What about 6 then? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Well, this 6 can't be 2 3 because of those 2 3. Okay, so none of these have a set of factors that does not include the number 1, and that means no idea. Well, that means that 1 4 6 or 7 are the digit 1. And that means, well, that means that 7 here is not allowed, right? I think that means that. I think it does, yeah. Because none of those can be, well, I mean, it's obvious, because if we put a 7 here, then this becomes a 1. This can't be 1. But none of those could work without the digit 1 here. our only option was 6, and 6 doesn't work. Right, so this one isn't 7. Oh, why did I do that? I should have... Right, I'll color those in just for a sec. Okay, so 2 works. 4 works, unfortunately. Yeah, 6 works as well. 6 works, especially that it works as well with 3 too. Right. Yeah. And we don't care about 7 here, because then we can use 6 and use 2, 3. Right. Okay. So all that did was get rid of the digit 7 here. That's not enough. That is not enough. If I could get rid of 4, that would be great. Oh, I can get rid of 4, can't I? Oh, that's interesting. I was just looking at it because this would be 2, 6, and then I would get a 7 out, right? I'd have a pair of 2 6s here. But 4 is this one, right? Which means that this becomes a 1 and this becomes a 4. So the only way for this one then to use the 1 in column 8 is to use that one. But that would be 1 and 4, which is great, except that now we have 2 4s here. And that's not allowed by the ordinary Sudoku rules if you're paying attention. Right. So this isn't 4. Okay. Because again, we have to use the digit 1 in column 8 for this cell. Right. So this isn't 4, and that helps. That helps terribly. We can get rid of those now, because now we have 2 6, and then we know that this isn't 6, and we know that this is 7. Right. And 7 means that we have to use these two, right? I'm not mistaken. And this becomes a 1, and this becomes a 7. This one isn't a 7 anymore. Right. Neither is this one. That's nice too. Right. But did that gave me a 1 here. Does that help with anything? It doesn't look like it. No, interesting. It doesn't help with anything. That's quite weird. Right. So these are now 2, 4, and 6. And if I use now the 4, then this would have to be 6, and this is 2, 3, right? If I use the 6, then this would have to be 2, or it could be, no, it can't be 6, 2, and this would be 1 and 2. That still works. And if this is 2, 1 and 2, right? And this could be 6, and then it has to be 1 and 6, which is all fine. So I know definitely that there's a 6 here, don't I? Yeah. I don't know which one is the 6 though, but I do know that there's a 6 here. And that means either this one is a 1 or this one is a 1 or 2 or 2. Yeah, that's not useful. That is not useful. Right. Do I know anything more about row 1 now that we have this pair? I need 1, that's 2 places, 4, which is in again 2 places, that's annoying, 8 and 9, which could be anywhere. So okay, that's not helpful. Okay, Did that make any difference to this one now? Oh, it could never be 1 and 2. It can't be 1, it can't be 3, because 3 would require a 1 and a 3 here. That doesn't work. 4 seems to be okay. 4 seems to be okay. Okay, I'm going to pencil mark. 5 doesn't work because of that 3 here. 6 and 1 seems to be okay as well, I think. Oh, hold on. I was looking at this cell because we've used the 6. But if this is 6, then we had 1 here and 6 there, which means that this is 1, right? Because 1 here makes it 3, this would be 1. So that's 6, but that's 2. And 2 would require a 1 here. And that doesn't work. Right, so 6 doesn't work. 7 doesn't work. For obvious reasons now. This can't be 1. What about 8? Well, 8 still works, right? 1, 8, 1. Or actually 2, 4, 2. No, we can't use 2 anymore. But 1, 8, 1 is still good enough, right? No. That is interesting. Was anybody keeping count of how many times I said interesting? I think I was saying it more than I planned. Well, I mean, I didn't plan it, but yeah. Well, cheers. Sip of tea. But this is, for lack of a better word, and I'm sure there are lots of better words, interesting. Because if this is 8, and then we have 1 here and 8 there, right? Which for that part works. And then we can put 1 here, and that works as well. Interesting enough. But where do we fit the 4 then in row 1? Well, that doesn't work anymore. Because we can't put 4 here, and we've just used up the other two places where we could have 4. So this couldn't be 8. So now we ended up with only 4. Ooh, that requires another run, I think, because it's gonna make it or break it. Because if this is 4, then this one would have to be 4 as well, because there's no other place anymore to put 4 here. And right, so okay, 1 and 2 and 3 were out of the question. 4 is our candidate. 5 gets us here and obviously doesn't work. It's only 6. Well, 7 as well is quite obvious because this isn't 1. It's only the 6 that requires some maybe checking again. Because if this is 6, we can't have 2, 3. Any other options that I'm not thinking about? I don't think so. So 1 and 6. But 1 and 6 would give us a 6 here, and that's a 1. And this would have to be 2. But 2 with the 6 here is no-go, right? Right, so this is 4. Now, if this is 4, then... right, I was going to say something stupid. Probably will still, but... I was going to say that this is 1, but we don't know yet, because both of these could be 2. Both of these could be 2. Right, so we don't know. But like I said, then where do we fit 4 here? This would have to be 4. And this isn't 4 as well, which as well helps. So if this is 4, then we have to use those. And we can't use 2, 2 because of this one. So this becomes 4 and this becomes 1. And does this have an impact now? Oh, actually, this is 3. I'm silly. It was never... Well, 2, 2, 1 works still. So yeah, no, that still works. Okay. 4, but now we have a 4 here. Now it's resolved, because since we have a 4 here, both of these have to be 1, and that doesn't work. So I've ruined it. See? That's not it then. That's not it. Okay. Roll back and hope that it's the 4 that was the problem and not something else. Yeah, it is the 4, because I was thinking, yeah, of course it's the 4. I was just looking at two arrows. And yeah, I'm gonna use the excuse that the arrows are invisible, but that's not true. It's just, like I said, I have the attention span of a gnat. Okay, so let's go back to that. So it's not 1 or 2 either, still. Can it be 3? No, because 3 would still require 1 and 3 here. There's no other option. Can it be 4? With 4, 1, 1 for now, it seems like it works, right? Or 2, 2, 1 as well. No, that doesn't work. Okay, but 1, 1, 4 seems to be okay. Except I just did it and I know that it's not okay, right? But okay, that's just birthday luck, let's call it. Okay, but 6 was the bad one, right? 6 was the bad one, because I said that these had to be 6 and 1, because they couldn't be 3 and 2, but that's not true. Those could be 1, 2 and have 3 here. Oh no, that's not possible. Oops. Oh, ships, I broke it even worse than that. 6. What are the possibilities here? If this is 6, this can't be 3, but this could be 2, 1. No, and 3 doesn't work. This could be 6, no. This would have to be 6, and this would have to be 1 and 1. Is that the only option, or am I missing something? Oh. So this would have to be 1, can't be 6, and it can't be 2 or 3. Okay, and then those, they can't be 2, 3, so they have to be 1, 6. So actually, I was correct, but not by key. But I wasn't correct, if that makes any sense. I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know what I did wrong. Right, this is 6 and this is 1. Oh, this can't be 6 for that easy question there. And if we have 2, no, all of that doesn't work. Right, so it does, and this can't be 8, because 8 gives me an 8 here and a 1 there, and that doesn't work. Could this have ever been 4 and I'm mistaken? No. Unless my mistake is even earlier than that, which is scary. It means that I missed something. Right, and if this is 4, what are the options? Because this would have to be 4 as well. And 4 here, well, it can't be 2, 2, unfortunately. So it has to be 4, 1, and that ruins everything. Were there other options here that I missed? Well, 1 and 2 are out of the question. Oh, 3 still works. Oh, okay, but it's not an option. 4, yeah. 5? No. No 6, no 7. That's 8. If I put an 8 and a 4 here, then that doesn't work. Right, and if I put an 8 here and an 8 there, oh, I can have 4 and 2. Oh, I'm right. Yeah, I can have 8 here and 8 there. 8 here and no. Yeah, it does. I can put 2 and 4 and here a 1. That works. Okay, that's the one that works. Right? So 2 here, 4 there. No, that doesn't work. It does not work. Does it? 2 here, 4 here, and 4 there. Yeah, that works. Okay. But 2 doesn't work here. 2 doesn't work here. And if this is 4, then this one isn't 4. And that breaks. Right? Am I missing something? This is this way. Here there's nothing, and there it's, yeah, in all 3 directions. This one is these directions. We don't know anything about this yet, I think, but oh, this is more difficult than I thought to actually fulfill. Maybe I should have started there, but I don't see what I did wrong in these either. This could have been wrong. All that blah blah about what fits and what doesn't might have been wrong. 4 couldn't be 2, 2, so this couldn't be 4, this couldn't be 7. Does this work as 3, 2 or something along these lines? 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't, because I have 2, 3 here. Unless, like I said, my mistake is way earlier, then I don't know what to do. Then I don't know what to do. Right, and if this is 4, this couldn't be 8. Or is that 4 here, 8, 1 and 2? Why was that not working? I'm confused. 4 would give us 4 and 1 here, right? But right, and this one doesn't have to be 4 then. It can be 8, right? Because this doesn't have to be 8. Yeah, that's I think the problem that I had, right? Because 4 could have a 2 here and a 1 there to get an 8. Yeah, that's it. Okay. All right. 4 would give me a 4 here and a 1, and this would can't be 4, but it can't be 4. It can actually be 4. No, it can't, because this would have to be 1 as well, and that doesn't work. But it can be 8, and 8 would get a 4 from here, and we'd need still a 2, which can't be here, so this would be 1. And this would be 2. And that was pathetic. Took me so long to figure out. I mean, that's fine. Having a laugh at my expense is an integral part of this channel. So we still have here an 8 and a 9. An 8 and a 9. Right. Did that resolve anything though, now that I know that this is a 4 or a 6? Did this resolve anything? Well, this can't be a 6 anymore, right? Oh yeah, it can. It can be a 6 as long as it doesn't use the 1. It can still be 2 and 3, right? No, it can't, because we put a 2 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6. And if we put 1 and 6, then this doesn't work anymore. But if we wanted to put 2 and 3, well, there's no place to put 2. Right, so this is 2, and this is 6. And 2 would give me a 1 here, and this 2 there. Which means that this one has to be 6, which works for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, correct. So this is a 6, and that's not a 6 anymore. Right. This 6 would mean that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, those and those. Well, that can still be 2, 3, right? No, this one can't be 2 or 3. So we're back to 1 and 6. And 2. Okay, that's looks okay so far. Right, we can't have 5 anymore because 5 would require a 1 here, so that's a 4, and that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Oh no, 5 works exactly. I can't count. I thought this was 4 away. No, it's 5, which I'm so convinced that I've broken it, that I'm seeing ghosts now. Right. Did I put in enough excuses, or do we still need a few? Do we still need a few? Right. So we have all the 1s, right? All the 2s. What about 3? Well, not all of it, but right. So this one has to be 3, as we have a 3 here. This can't be 3, so this can't be 3 anymore, and that's a 3, which gives me a 3 here. And 3 there. Here we don't know it yet. Okay, 4. 4 gives me a 4 here. Anything else? Doesn't look like it yet. What am I still missing here? Oh, 9. There we go. The 9 comes into its own. 9 and 8, and that's a 7. 7, and I still need a 5 and a 4. Right, that's okay. What am I missing here? A 6, if I'm not mistaken. A 6, and I still need an 8 and a whoa, what? An 8 and a 9. Oh, I've completely erased 9 from my head because nothing could go up to 9. In any case, here, one more excuse for the bot. 5, where was I? Was I at 5? I think so. 5, yeah, that gives me a 5 here and a 5 there. What about 6? What about 6? 6 doesn't look like it's ready yet. 7, even worse. 8 and 9 is even worse, so I have to, oh, this isn't 6 anymore, this is 7, and that's 6. That might help. That might help. Now I have a 6 here, and an 8 and a 9, which we don't know which is which, but okay. Here we're missing a 4 and a, well, okay, a 4 and a 9, but that helps. Now we know more. And let's not make typos just in the last minute. Why not? Well, why not? Why not? Well, we're obviously gonna make some. Because that's as much your fault as it is mine. And here we have 7. 9 and 6, which okay. And what am I still missing here? I'm missing a 4 and I'm missing a 7. And here, well, an 8 and a 3, which unfortunately are still both possible. Right. Right. So what am I supposed to do here? Pencil mark. 8 and 9. Oh, no, that works. That works. 8 and 9, which doesn't help me here, but okay. And in column number 7, I'm still missing a 5, which could be anywhere, and a 7, which is not here. So that's a 5 and that's a 7. That helps. So this becomes a 5 and this becomes a 3, 8, 3. And the last one should be doable, right? I'm still missing a 7 and an 8, which doesn't work because I'm not missing a 7. I'm missing a 6 and an 8. And here I'm missing a 7, which is okay. And now we know what these are. And that's a 9. And that's a 4. Right, looks good. Moment of truth. Yay. That was... Oh, thank you. Really, thanks, Jrosas. Appreciate it. It was interesting. No, it was really nice. Interesting can sound... but a lot of those... I know that this took me way too long, but it was nice. It was really fun to figure out, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope that you did as well. If you did, please like and subscribe, and maybe share, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.